Hey G.I. Joe fans, Joe Motion Videos 82 here. I will be reviewing the 25th Anniversary Destro version 16. I don't have to tell you just how awesome this action figure is. Before I get into that, I want to remind you that December will be Fan Choice Month. Leave your request in the comments of what action figure or vehicle you want to see, and if I have it, I'll review it for you. The deadline for your submission will be November 24th, 2017. The card Destro came in two variations. I happen to have, you can see that, came in two variations. One of them has the 25th anniversary, and the other one has an emphasis on the G.I. Joe cartoon. The figure is the same though. There are no variants on him. I'm not sure which is more desirable amongst the collectors, but version 16 was created using the head of version 14, but he has all new body parts. I fabricated his throne there out of styrofoam. Gave that nice little leopard print, kind of as an homage to the Pimp Daddy Destro. Alrighty. The first, he was released with the first wave of the single pack cards in 08, celebrating the 25th anniversary of G.I. Joe. Alright, let's take a look at the paint and sculpt and accessories. As you can see, he is clad all in black with splashes of red and gold and a little bit of silver. He has this object right here on his left shoulder. Looks kind of like a pastry knife, unknown to its purpose. Maybe it could be to deflect sword blows, but who really knows? Or it could just already be there just to add to his already imposing stature. His head is gold, as you can see. On the upper left side of his chest, it looks like he has some sort of medals or campaign ribbons. I don't know if you can see that very well. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just looking through my notes here. Okay, his sculpt is quite well done. He boasts these thigh-high boots, which is pretty signature for him from Destro version 2 that we were given back in '88. He has shin guards over each boot, and the left one's turned down for some purpose. I'm not exactly sure why. If one of you do know, please let me know down in the comments. Now, he has gauntlet style gloves on both arms. Go halfway up his forearms into his elbows. He has his red paratrooper scarf. Of course, his cape. I can't remember the exact terminology for this, but these were made pretty popular back in the 17th century, where the cape was slung over one side of the shoulder. On his back, he's fairly plain. I mean, there's not much detail to it, save for the silver dots on his boots. I hope all this is coming up. My lighting is pretty poor. I apologize for that. On the front of his jacket, he has kind of a grid-like pattern. I don't know if you'd see it. I'm using a flashlight here. There you go. There's kind of a grid pattern on there. And down on his waist, I took his belt off to show you everything. He has kind of an interesting cod piece there. And he has a holster on his left leg, which has a removable pistol. Alright, he came with 4 accessories. He came with his, set him down, came with his sword belt, sword, which is very nice. Nice play factor on that. Came with his figure stand, just reads codename Destro, has 1 peg on it. I don't understand why Cobra figures come with 1 peg and G.I. Joe has 2. Can't quite figure that out yet. Has a nice Cobra sigil on the front. And he has a revolver. This has a very, very nice sculpt to it. It looks like a 6-shot, kind of reminiscent of a Smith & Wesson 357. Looks like it has a rubber grip on it, and this grip has some nice detail, almost kind of a diamond pattern to it. Alright, let's get back up with Destro here. Okay, let's look at his articulation. He came with 19 points of articulation. He has 9 on each side, and his pivoting chest, almost like he has a lumbar spine fusion. He can't move except for the middle of his chest there. His legs spread out so far. They extend out this way. Does not have a double jointed knee. And his ankle flexes pretty nicely and rotates 360 degrees. His arms extend out pretty far from side to side. He has 360 degree rotation in each arm, also a swivel arm battle grip, and his elbows bend forward and back, and his wrists do articulate. They rotate 360 degrees. Head moves, I don't know if you could see that very well, moves back and forth fairly decent. Head rotates around 360 degrees. Okay, if I had anything contrary to say about this toy, it would be that he has a lack of detail on his back. But other than that, I really like it. Alright, now read the file card. I have a full card back, which is kind of rare for me. Alright, it says Iron Grenadier Leader, codename Destro, filed name Destro James McCullen, primary military specialty weapons manufacturer, birthplace Callander, Scotland. Middle paragraph, once a major supplier and advisor to the Cobra organization, Destro now pursues his own diabolical aims, building up a small army of Iron Grenadier troopers from his private bodyguards. He incites unrest in unstable countries, creating new markets for his armament. As his influence grows around the world, he dreams the dream that Cobra Commander once dreamed. Bottom paragraph. One of his ancestors started his family fortune by selling arms to both sides during the English Civil War, as was mentioned in Rise of Cobra live-action movie. One ancestor was caught in the act by Cromwell's men and was made to wear an uncomfortable steel mask. They had to punish him, but still wanted his weapons. Since that time, the lairds, which is Scottish for lord, of the Destro clan have worn the mask with pride and passed it down to succeeding generations. Alright. I want to send out a special thanks to Joe at Golden Toy Palace for sending me this action figure. Joe, you are awesome, my friend. Thank you very much. I love this figure. So on a scale from 1 to 10, Destro rates 10 out of 10. The color palette is superb. He's a great remake from the vintage Iron Grenadier Destro. His sword has great play factor because it comes out of the scabbard. If you don't already own him, I would suggest that you get him. He is the perfect centerpiece for any collection. He's fairly common on the aftermarket. I've seen him priced from anywhere from $15 on up. He's a little bit cheaper if he comes loose and without accessories. So this has been my review of the 2008 Destro. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. Please share this video and subscribe. It will be a big help to my channel. I know there are several reviewers out there, and each one of us, we have our own style. But I thank you all for joining me. I do greatly appreciate it, and I hope to hear from you in the comment section. I'd love to hear your stories about G.I. Joe and how impactful it's been in your life, and how even share stories about your collection. I would love to hear it. So this has been my review, and this is Joe Motion Videos 82 signing off. Take care.